solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I do. Take steps. Other side.
Mr. Saywood, I understand you have a difficulty hearing, so I'm going to try to speak as loud and clearly as I can, okay?
Thank you.
Just let me know if you can't hear me.
Sorry.
Will you please state your name and spell your last name for the record?
Hughes Saywat, S-A-W-A-T,
How old are you, Mr. Saywood?
39.
What's your education background?
College degree from Iowa State.
What did you study at Iowa State?
Economics.
He mentioned that the plaintiff needed a hearing aid. He mentioned that months went by without that hearing aid. What he doesn't mention is that the insurance company requested medical records as to why those hearing aids were needed that were never received. He didn't tell you that the client, for the previous 20 years, every 6 to 8 years, he'd received new hearing aids. That only 2 years had passed in this instance. Why? That was a reasonable basis. Wondering why. Where are the medical records? He mentioned a medical emergency in August of 2009. What he doesn't tell you is the insurance company had no record or knowledge of this medical emergency. It can't be unreasonable if you don't know about it. Again, the facts, testimony, and evidence will all show these things today.
Each attorney now will be given the opportunity to give an opening statement. An opening statement is the opportunity that each side has to present what they think the evidence will show. Now, I caution you that what they say is not evidence. With that said, I'll ask the plaintiff's counsel if he's ready,
I am, Your Honor.
and the defense counsel if he's ready.
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, may proceed.
Please the court. Counsel. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today you will hear a story about broken promises. This is broken promises that a large insurance company made to one man, my client, Mr. Hughes Saywat. This story about promises is not irregular from a situation that many insurance companies make to their insured or particular claimants, such as the case of Mr. Saywat. These are promises that companies make that they will provide prompt and fair and equitable payments.
26 potential jurors, and the attorneys would question them in a jury selection process. Because of the time constraints, we've chosen not to do that today. It is a fascinating part of the trial, and sometimes a terrifying part of the trial, but we are skipping that today for time purposes. So, the first thing you're going to witness in the mock trial today will be the opening statements of the two sides. The plaintiff will go first, followed by the defendant's opening. Thank you.